What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Nate Parker is back. The man who brought you one of the boldest, realest movies that ever existed, Birth of a Nation. It's unfortunate. In fact, it is a travesty that that movie didn't do better numbers. Now, why didn't it? Because they put Nate on a hit list, threw him in this Me Too thing, boycotted him, ridiculed him for a crime he did not commit. As a result, one of the greatest movies ever made wasn't even seen by the majority of the public, or even just a great sizable number of the public, because there were people out there overdosing on the Kool-Aid. And I'll tell you, fam, what pissed me off more than anything is the black people who boycotted him. Like, this is a slave movie, but it's one of the very few where a revolt happened, where black people actually fought back, kicked some pure ass, got some revenge, and they picked this movie to boycott, this movie, this director, out of all, at this moment in time, ran me hot, fam. Ran me hot, because I knew that the intentions were not pure. Well, American Skin, Nate's latest film, is due January 15th. Mark it on your calendar. You gotta support it, fam. Support it for the culture. Support it because you want to see some representation, some real representation of what goes on in the minds of people who have been marginalized, disrespected, had their loved ones murdered at the hands of trigger-happy policemen. This movie, American Skin, is Nate's sophomore effort. It's being presented by Spike Lee. It stars Nate Parker, Amori Hardwick, Theo Rossi, and Bo Knapp. Bo Knapp starred in 7 Seconds and, what was it? Death Wish. Theo Rossi starred in Luke Cage and Sons of Anarchy, and Amari Hardwick killed everybody in power. And you know what Nate do, right? One of my favorite Nate Parker films, is Red Tails. You know, where he played the airline pilot, one of the black airline pilots, you know, who was out there fighting for American justice, American freedom. Yeah. Anyway, fam, Nate plays an Iraqi war vet whose only son, a teenage boy, was murdered by a trigger-happy cop. He's denied justice, so he takes the law into his own hands, since black folks can't get no justice round here. Takes over a police precinct, and he puts the officer who shot his son on trial. I can't wait to watch it. January 15th, family, 2021. Oh yeah, I got this date circled, Because Nate Parker, let me tell you something, man, he bring it every time. The dude is, he one of the best, period. Not just a great actor, but a great director. Real good, and he know how to put the pieces together. He know how to cast and make sure you get the right cast. Make sure he have the right look. That cinematography be like on point. Oh yeah, I'm watching it. I don't know how much impact the film will have on race soldiers, but perhaps it'll give people some insight on the toll that it has on the loved ones that's left behind, the day-to-day toll. How burdensome it is to lose a loved one. The stuff that you go through, the memories lost, the moments that'll never be realized. It really shows you that this kid was somebody, right? You get to like walk through the life of this kid, through the memories of his father. And you see how his death affects his father. He's like, no, I can't just let this go. I'm not just letting it go. I'm gonna do something about it. You don't want to give me justice, I'm gonna take justice. Who does that remind you of? That's right. Patriots, American patriots. That's what they do, right? Say, you're not going to abide by the Constitution. You're not going to tread over my constitutional rights. I'll show you. I look at this film like a warning shot because movies oftentimes present events that are precursors to reality. I think that the movie will do a lot of good. Now, for anybody out there that's saying, it's just a movie, we need to act. Hey, man, what you waiting on? Don't be jumping into the chat talking about how you tired of talking and what we gonna do and all that stuff. Fool, when the last time you heard somebody that was really about that life jump on the internet and ask what we gonna do? January 15th, that's when it drops. I can't wait. You might want to check it out. Perhaps you'll be inspired. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?